Hello and welcome. Today we're working on the BA2 Plus calculator. There's a special way to store numbers and recall numbers to make your calculations faster. So I've got a whole playlist on the BA2 Plus calculator, lots of tutorials. So let's get started. Hey, if you're new, my name's Jeff from Finally Learn. I teach a lot of accounting and finance, so let's show you how this works on the calculator. Now, what happens is there's a store button and a recall button. So let me show you how this works on the calculator. So on the left side there's store, S-T-O, and there's recall, R-C-L. Now what happens is all you have to do is if you have a number like 88 and you can hit store, which and then either 0 through 9. So let's put it in location 0. So if you need to take 55 times, what was that number again? Well, recall in location 0, that's the 88, and there you have it. So it's going to be an easy way to store and recall, and you can do up to 10 different numbers. So let's do an example down here below on a store and recall. Let's say we have 3 different divisions and we're trying to figure out total revenue. 100 times 3, and then 250 times 10, and then 51 times 8, 31, and then you have to add all that together. Well, we can easily do that using store and recall and make our life easier if you're just using the calculator. Okay, so let's do this. Let's calculate what this number would be. 100 times 3, that's going to be 300, right? We got that. And then 250 times 10 is going to be 2,500. And then we're going to have the candy is going to be 51 times 831, right? So that number is not as clean. You can remember maybe 2,500 or whatever, but that number will be a little bit messy, 51 times 831. So the total here is going to be, the answer is 3,223 and 81 cents. So let's see how quickly we can do this with the calculator. And so we're going to use store. We're going to calculate the 300 and hit store. We're going to calculate the 2,500 and hit store, location 2, and then we'll see if we can come up with that calculation and get 32, 23, and 81 cents. Okay, now I don't have to clear out anything. There might be something recall in 1. It's already had 1553 in there. We don't have to clear it out. We could if we wanted to. But let's do this. Let's take 100 times $3, and that's going to equal 300. I want to store this in location 1. So store 1. Now we just need to do the next one. 250 times 10. Now, if I already know the numbers, you could type in the 2,500, but we're just building the problem along the way. We don't know what those numbers might be. 250 times 10 equals the 2,500, and here we go with the 2,500. I'm going to store it in location 2, and then I'll take 51 times 8.31, and that's going to be something like 423 and 81 cents. So store in location 3. Now I can clear out of this. I don't have to. It's going to remember those numbers. And you say, wait a minute, I need to add up the 1, 2, 3 division, the apple, the burger, the candy. So here's how we do it. We're going to take recall 1, that's the 300, plus recall 2, that's the 2,500, plus recall 3, and that's the $423.81. We add it up, and there's our answer, 3,223 and 81 cents. So using the store and the recall is super helpful. The other thing you can do is if you have a number, you need to always multiply it by some number. So it might be 155.78, and that's maybe a hard number to type in, or even a larger number. You could always store it in location. So then you need 800 times recall number 4, that's the 155.78. And on your notes you could put, hey, this is in location 4, and then multiply it really, really easily. Hey, if this is helpful, Please thumbs up, please like, please subscribe. I've got a video that YouTube thinks you're really going to like.